There is something about watching the sky, the way clouds drift without any rush, moving at their own pace. They are not trying to be anything but themselves, effortlessly imperfect. The evening slowly wraps itself in a calm, quiet shade, like a blanket settling over the world. It's like a reminder that not everything has to be perfect. Not everything has to be in order, and that's okay. Sometimes life feels messy, unorganized, and chaotic. And instead of forcing everything into neat little boxes, maybe it's okay to just let things be, to allow life to be little cluttered, a little wild, just like the sky with its cloud moving wherever they wish. You know, sometimes I catch myself watching those beautiful aesthetic homes vlogs. Perfectly organized spaces, every corner spotless, every item in its place sparkling clean. And I can't help but feel a little guilty because my home, it doesn't always look like that. Sometimes it's messy. Dishes pile up, clothes are scattered, books, cups, and little things are left here and there. The bed is not made, the kitchen counter is cluttered, and I keep telling myself I'll get to it later, and that's okay. Because it's a home after all, a place where I live, not a showroom. I cook, I eat, I rest, I create memories. And life can be messy. Life is meant to be messy. But it's hard not to compare, to not feel like I'm falling behind, like I'm not doing enough. It's easy to feel like I'm failing at something as basic as keeping my space neat and organized. And I know I'm not the only one who feels like this. We see these perfect homes, perfectly arranged lives, and wonder if we are not trying hard enough, if we are not disciplined enough, and the guilt starts to grow. But here's the thing I have come to realize, it's okay to not always have it together. It's okay to leave the dishes in the sink for a while. It's okay if the bed is not made or if the living room looks like a disaster. It's okay to take a break and just let things be. I am not saying cleaning is not important. It's good to tidy up to make your space feel welcoming and comfortable. But it's also important to allow yourself to be imperfect, to allow yourself to be human. We all have days when we feel overwhelmed, tired, unmotivated, or simply not in the mood to do anything. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. My home is cluttered and unarranged with so many things left unattended. Sometimes I leave things on the table telling myself I'll deal with them later because I just don't feel motivated. There are times when I don't fold the clothes right after washing them. They end up sitting in a basket waiting for me to organize. What matters is embracing those moments and not beating yourself up for them. Taking time to rest when you need to. Taking things slow when life feels too heavy. Because your worth is not defined by how spotless your home is. When I was going through all these emotions, I realized I am not alone, and I wanted to share that with you all. My home is not always clean and organized. There are days when it's messy, like this tent that's been lying around waiting for me to dismantle and put it away. The truth is, the polished, perfect homes you see online are just glimpses. A small curated version of reality. What's not shown are the messy days, the piles of laundry, the dishes waiting to be washed, the clutter that just keeps building up, and that's okay. Homes are meant to be lived in. They are meant to feel cozy and warm. And sometimes that means they will be messy, disorganized, and far from perfect. And that's okay too. It's okay to leave some chores undone, not to have every corner of the house spotless, to not make everything look picture perfect, because perfection does not exist. It's just an illusion we chase trying to fit ourselves into unrealistic standards. If you are feeling guilty about your home not looking like the ones you see online, just remember it's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to not always have it all together. You are not failing, you are just living. So, here I am today cleaning up, not with the pressure to make everything look flawless, not to impress anyone or make my home look like something out of a magazine. Just doing what feels right at the moment, taking small steps without rushing, without forcing myself. Some days the house will be clean and tidy. Other days it will be messy and unorganized. And both are completely okay. Because what matters most is how I feel in my own space, not how it looks. Let's not lose ourselves in the pursuit of making our homes look perfect. A home is not meant to be a flawless, picture perfect space. It's a place where life unfolds, where creativity flows, and even messes happen. It's okay if things are not always in place. The scattered books, the unfolded clothes, the dishes piling up. These are all signs of a life being lived, not signs of a failure. If you are feeling overwhelmed by the mess, take a deep breath. It's okay to feel that way. It doesn't make you less capable or less deserving of peace. You're doing your best, and that's what truly matters. And here is something important to remember: you are not alone. We all have days when everything feels out of order, when motivation feels like a distant thought. But that's a part of the journey. Instead of chasing perfection, let's embrace the reality of our lives, messy moments and all. Let's be kinder to ourselves and acknowledge that our worth is not defined by how spotless our homes are. What truly matters is the warmth, comfort, and love within. You're doing just fine. You're trying, and that's more than enough. And one step at a time, things will fall into place. As the day ends, I take one last look at the sky, the moon glowing softly, surrounded by clouds. Imperfect, it's so beautiful. I hope this was worth watching. I'll see you in the next one.